experience.
Where?
Pull up
To the after party.
Have you ever pulled up?
To the after party.
When you're pulling up, you feel like I'm pulling up.
To the after party.
Wherever, right? Like to a girl, obviously. Like, but you feel like
when I pull up,
like I'm pulling
to
up.
the
Like,
after party.
oh yeah. Hey, bro, that
Like
hook.
I threw that to you
That
like
hook
4 or 5
is
times.
no, but like that hook is dangerous though. Like, yeah, man.
Because he pulls up
Yeah, not even that, but like
to the after party.
that hook is dangerous. You're coming through with that, and I'm just like, mice.
I'm sorry.
Mice.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, I think I've pulled up. It feels nice to pull up, man.
Yeah,
When you feel
especially
good.
if you're like riding in a nice.
I think it's more like a feeling, like when you feel
Have you
good.
ever done the thing where like you're listening to a particular song and you're about to pull up somewhere and you start it again
So that
and
you arrive.
with that song and
Arrival,
playing.
like an arrival jam. Yeah, that happens as well.
I've done it with Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah, no, that's a jam.
No. Still Dre. I don't know the lyrics, so.
But yeah, man, it's that time once again pulling through. We're pulling up.
Like instead of welcome back, we'll just say pull up.
We pulled up.
We pulled up. What the fuck? That was
I feel like you enjoyed this pulling up business.
So lame. That was so lame.
Which is okay. It's fine, man. Nobody's judging you.
Oh, my pillow. I love this pillow.
You've said this before. I feel like
I'm gonna name this pillow LMNOP.
You are in a relationship with this pillow at this point.
Yes, LMNOP.
Whatever that means, man. Whatever that means. You reminded me of. Do you watch Big Mouth?
Oh no.
Ever?
No, I've never seen it.
Check it out, and you'll understand.
I know that there's like a horny monster.
Yeah, there's a lot of things going on there, but you'll understand the reference to the pillow once you watch it, so you'll know.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the relationship. Whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know, man. You tell me.
So the topic this week.
Yeah.
What is the topic this week?
Do we ever have topics? Is it always like a topic thing, or is it like, okay, we're gonna talk about something? But there is a topic, I guess.
Yeah, that's.
But I feel like
I feel like that's the definition of topic.
Is it framed though? It's like that's possibly what we're gonna be talking about, or we can just freestyle it out and just talk about things.
And you're 1, 2, 3 to the 4.
You know.
The topic today is. Okay, I don't know.
Yeah, but I guess it is a topic. So
Yeah,
let's go with
topic.
it being a topic.
Do you wanna say what it is? Because I feel like I'm always saying what it is, and
which is fine. That could be a role, man. Roles are cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Like that roles. Guy. Oh, cabanga sebekaza bese kuthi oh yeah, ibo le podcast enaleyo mjito. Yeah, nje uhlaza nje topic phela. Like that's what he's got.
What's your thing, man?
Nah. Okay, the topic this week is.
Look at you go. There it is.
Whoop, there it is.
There it is, man.
I was wrong, lol.
So it's probably the longest it's ever taken for people to tell the topic of the day.
Yeah, because we're just trying to keep people enticed, you know?
Is it working though?
Anticipation.
Is it working? Do you think like if you were on the other end,
like
you'd feel like
drop a comment and tell us if it's working or not?
Okay.
We're not those people though. Like if you want to drop a comment, do it. If you don't,
it's also chill. Those guys are chill, man. So but yeah, the topic for today is relationships.
Yeah. Are we gonna do that?
But don't now assume we're going to be doing like romantic. Nah, it's not that.
We're talking about like relationships and bro.
I go on a little gangbang, bro. So the it's more on relationship. Chill, bro. What the hell?
And I hate the fact that his name is Woody.
Bro,
like, you know, it's like
makes a lot of sense.
Do you think the people thought of that when they made the video?
I doubt it. I don't even think it's that deep. Yeah.
Anyway. So yeah, it's relationships, friendships, you know, family ties.
Relationships as a whole, man.
Relationships as a whole. Because I think that's the one big misconception a lot of people have. When you say relationships, they immediately think romance.
Romance, yeah.
Like they immediately think romance and forget about friends, family, like colleagues, you know, like etc. And like those relationships are also paramount to ubuena, I think.
Okay.
You know, because I feel like a lot of what we end up being in life is how the people that surround us at a very early age in life, because
Definitely.
you're basically like a computer, not necessarily a computer, like a sponge basically. Like at the very beginning of your life, basically just absorbing information, you know, just spectating everything that's around you and then picking up certain habits, etc., 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 etc.
Relationships are such a defining, especially in the earlier stages of your life. I feel like they define a lot of what you become eventually later on in life. You know, like your first relationship being with your mother. You know,
of course,
when you latch on, and
when you latch on where?
On a breast.
A titty. Why didn't you say titty, bro?
Okay, because I'm an adult and I call it a breast.
Nah, I'll never call it a titty.
I'm trying to be that guy. I'm playing the.
Nah,
you know,
bro. It doesn't sound. I mean, come on. Like, would you rather say I sucked on a titty or I sucked on a breast?
A breast. Because I stay above. I stay abreast. Stay above you niggas. Come through. I'm the guy who stays abreast. Yeah. So I'll call it a breast because, yeah.
Okay. Anyway. So your first relationship is basically with a titty.
Or not. Your mother. I think let's go with your first relationship being with your mother. Not necessarily a breast. But yeah, which is also very important.
Very important.
I think there's even, I must tend to be corrected. You could see studies that show the differences if you were breastfed or you used formula. You know, that relationship is quite integral because even the bonding.
I like the way you said integral. I love it.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Potato posada, bro.
No, I really enjoyed how you said it. Like it just rolled. Oh God.
Thank you. Leave me.
Tit for tat.
Yeah, people, look at you. Like the kettle is calling the pot black. Exactly. Thank you. Let me continue with my point. So it's also very important that as soon as you're born, right, they give you to your mother so that you can form and create that bond with your mother. I think that's when it then begins, you know. So relationships are actually quite important.
Very important.
And set the tone for you as an individual as to how you will actually, you know, turn out.
Yeah, at least that's what I think.
That this is just from my humble opinion as well, man.
Yeah,
There's no study involved or whatever, but it's just like on what I believe as well. It's quite important. But yeah, man, like relationships, dog, they matter in so many ways.
Yes, so many ways. Sometimes they're the reason why you succeed and don't.
Right now, what would you say is your most favorite relationship in your life?
My most favorite.
Or your most important. Let's not use the word favorite, but go the most important relationship in your life right now. Like, who do you think you have the relationship with? And God not
most
being,
important.
Yeah. Let's leave
relationship
God,
I have right
let's
now.
leave God out of it. Like, let's leave God.
I'd say money.
Okay, I wasn't
No, I'm
expecting
serious.
that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know, right? Like, but when I thought about it for like a few seconds there, I was like, actually, I feel like I'm at a stage right now where my relationship with money needs to get better.
So you hustle.
Not necessarily my hustle, but the way I manage it.
Oh, okay, sure. Okay, that's a different turn. I wasn't
you-
even thinking
You
that as
know,
well.
because my relationship with money is very one-dimensional.
Is
I
it
get
abusive?
it. I get it. I spend it. I make it.
Oh,
Get it.
okay.
Spend it.
Yeah. What about the other parts of it where you have to save the money, where you have to...
You know, like do this, like do a specific thing with it that results in that or this. And so like slowly I'm learning because now I'm like starting to invest in like a few things like crypto maybe, which is a bit risky because that shit fluctuates as fuck.
Okay.
But you know.
So would you say that relationship is, how would you rate it? If you're to rate the relationship you have with money out of 10.
It sucks.
Okay. How would you nurture it though? What do you think you'd have to do
like,
to nurture the relationship?
You know why I think it like sucks big time for me? Because I'm a one-time spender type of person.
Okay.
You know, like like right now I'm currently working on like building up a studio like for myself. You know, like getting my lighting, getting my backdrop, getting like all the things necessary for me to have like a fully functional studio. You know what I mean? And being the type of person that I am, I know that I'd rather accumulate the money that is needed and get it all at one time rather than, you know, piece by piece. That is like, that's not me.
Okay.
Like when I bought my camera and everything else, when I moved out, I did it in one fell swoop.
Yeah.
Like, I did it in one fell
and
swoop.
that made sense.
You know, because like that's the type of person I am. I'm not a lay-by type of person.
Lay away.
I can't.
Want it now.
I can't. So that's why my relationship with money sucks. Because I get it, I spend it, work for it, get it, spend it.
Yeah, but my question for you was then, how do you think, based on what you had said, well, the relationship is not going as well as you'd like it to be, but like, how do you think you'd have to go about nurturing it to be where you need it to be? What do you think you need to work on when it comes to that part?
I think plan my spending.
Do you budget? Do you have like a budget?
No, I never budget.
Honestly?
Never.
Is your budget a card?
Never. I just wing it. I always wing it.
It's okay, I need to pay that. These are the fixed costs that I have.
Like I already know what's okay.
Like expenses.
Like payday, debit orders, and I'll mark them because payday, Ashe wonk. So I get them out the way. And it's as much as in I make sure that I pay.
Of course.
Each and every single time. Like there is no squilly thing as coke. You know, because
if you were in the Game of Thrones, you'd have been a Lannister then.
Yes, because the Lannister always pays their debts.
Hi, Jamie.
I think I'd be Tywin.
Oh, the short guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Drink my wine.
Okay, of course.
drink my wine today.
And not in a wine glass.
Yeah.
By the way.
Because you don't have wine glasses.
Why is that? What was the reasoning for that? What did I say? What is behind that?
I don't know.
Yeah, man, women, right? Like women are one thing about women, they will break a glass.
Yes, they will.
They will break a glass. You get more glasses and broken.
I fell victim to 2 glasses last week.
Yeah, but it happens. But I guess that's not the chat for today.
Yeah. Even though we might get to it, considering that it is relationships that we talk about.
Yeah, of course.
So yeah, like that's what I feel. Plus, I'm at an age where my relationship with money needs to get the fuck better.
Yeah, of course.
You know?
Definitely to go forward, man.
You know,
next
like,
thing is
exactly.
Next thing,
you know, because a wedding is like fucking expensive,
bro. Tell me about it.
Yo.
I hate how everything, the life itself,
it's
just
expensive.
so expensive, man. Like to breathe, like listen. I always say this: in your house is an expense, bro. Like,
so much.
Garage, low petrol.
Do you want to know how much I spent in January?
Yeah, how much? Petrol alone or in total?
In total, like moving out, getting shit for my place.
Of course, but
like
that
all
was
of
a
that.
big move,
Like
man.
it was
expected when you're moving out into a new place. You're definitely gonna
all the money I had gone.
Savings
gone. And I was like, shit. Okay, dope. But I'll definitely do it again.
What do you mean?
Like if I could somehow time traveled back, you know, and I could repeat it. I would
it's a decision that you
stick by, willing to die.
Oh yeah.
The hill I'm willing to die on. Anyway, so that's my relationship with money. It sucks at the moment. I'm working on it. And I feel like it's a very important relationship right now at this stage in my life, because if it doesn't get better, certain things will not happen that I want to happen. You know,
I think with that one, it's quite also important to find something to supplement whatever you're getting already. Like I think in terms of that, it would be wise to find ways, because Ngobushu it's one dimensional. So probably the reason for Wuti it's more of a one-sided thing is that probably it's just one stream. So maybe to find ways. You take pictures. You're a photographer right now, right? So imagine where
videographer too.
Yes. Videographer as well. So it would be mighty swell to be able to channel that craft that you have and have that craft bring you more money coming in, because now you know what's okay. I'm a working guy, but there's something coming on the side as well to actually come support and support the relationship and make it more
better.
for yourself.
And that's one of the things that I'm currently working on.
But it's good because you even said you're investing as well. So it's not that bleak, man. Don't make it sound that bleak.
The fact that I'm aware of it is what
and awareness creates presence. So long as you're present in the moment, because it sucks being a person who's just living and you're not even present in the moment of your spending. It's just like everything is, you're not even. I like presence, man. I'm particular about presence. In anything that I do, I want to be present in it. To the point of even if it's suffering, like, can I be present in that so that I be able to learn a lesson from Leo suffering.
Suffering sucks, though.
And we don't even have to go through it, but we do. And I hate how it's glorified, but like that's another chat for another day, man. But for me, my relationship.
I was actually about to ask you that. Yes.
It's me. A relationship with myself. I think I'm more so conscious of me. I'm selfish. I've chosen to be really, really selfish and nurture the relationship I have with me.
So wait, you've chosen like, are you saying that you were a selfish person?
No, now I'm selfish.
Oh, now you're selfish with you.
More selfish with me.
I understand.
I really take pride in it's my time, how I spend my time. Dog, I do not even mind blowing off plans just to be just alone.
Yeah. That's cool.
Spend the day by myself, So I'm trying to grow that relationship. So to the point of if it comes to the point of I'm single, by the way. So this point is gonna make sense.
Ladies.
So that is mainly on
nudge, wink, wink.
Nah, bruh. that is mainly directed at that. So we'll see. So that I can be a greater person for not only in a romantic sense for someone else, but even for my family, for my friends as well. I'm just trying to nurture me, man. I'm just trying to grow the relationship I have with myself to be the best relationship ever, to be the better or the best version of me. So that whenever, because I'm a person who's big on giving and giving at myself. Because once I start pouring at myself, man, I really believe in pouring at myself. I'm never hesitant to act on service or to give. Like one of my love languages is giving and gifting. So much so.
Wholesome nigga.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. If you're not call me that, I'll take it. But yeah, like I'm trying to, grow that relationship with myself initially.
Some self-retrospect?
Yes, I think for the past a large part of I've just been trying to.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, just trying to fall in love.
Plus, I feel like it comes at the right time too, because we're still in a pandemic.
Exactly, it came at a very perfect time. Yeah. I think it was easy to eliminate yourself from a lot of other people. I mean, there are times where you want to involve people in your space as well. But for me, it's just growing the relationship I have with myself, so that once I start pouring out. All of me to Monument, it's gonna be so much easier
because you're not fronting in any way whatsoever.
To myself. I'm trying to be as real as and present, because I think I've even in the past year, I think I've been in situations where I've broken down and was so emotional, and I liked that. I appreciated that, because I think before.
Did you cry?
That's not the point. That might not just be the point, but the thing is this: I appreciated those moments as well, because they might have gone before as moments I didn't pay attention to or wasn't present on. So now I know what I'm going through, or I understand what I'm going through. So that relationship is being honed. It's being grown to the point of I feel like as much as I may not be established in other things that I want to be established in, but I feel like I'm getting somewhere with myself because I've been present with me. I've centered myself to myself and brought myself closer to me.
Cool, because another thing that's one relationship a lot of people don't have with themselves.
Yeah. You'd find people who can't even chill alone, it's my the thoughts come in, and then you're like, no, I'm bouncing out. Let me call somebody, let's hang. So yeah, I've been appreciating that relationship, and I'm loving it, man.
That's dope. That's dope, man. That's dope. Like, I mean, like, what I'd say, like, especially when it comes to that relationship, I'm glad at the fact that I got to. I'm saying, there was this one relationship that I had with this one girl where it's
Romantic now, so we're going romantic.
yeah. I feel like let's just branch into it. Let's just branch into it. So there was this one relationship because I can see got to kuluma when about like the relationship with self.
Sure.
Like I was aware of it, but not necessarily aware of it because I thought I was like, you're about fake woke type shit. You know, where you think you're woke, but you're not.
You're asleep.
So much asleep. Like so asleep. So
I took a nap.
So where I realized because I don't know myself in that regard in any way whatsoever. There was this low where when I look back on it now, it was unrequited love. It's better love.
True.
When I look back on it,
worst form of love.
Yes.
I believe.
When I look back on it now, I sounded pathetic as a motherfucker. Like, if I was that girl, I would have not dated me either. You know, because the shit I was saying, it was so needy. So,
girls don't want that, man.
So
girls
needy.
do not need that guy who's unsure of himself.
You know, I sounded so pathetic, my guy. Like, you know, and after that, like, I kind of hit rock bottom and I didn't know, like, what's that teen? Like, why did I feel like I needed that person so much?
You see what's going on? Now you're trying to latch onto someone else instead of actually, if you're comfortable with yourself and if things are not working out, it's like, no, it's cool. It might have not worked out. It's okay. It has nothing to do with me. Because sometimes we just take it inwards and be like, oh, flip. Shooty, I'm the problem. It's me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I get you, man. It sucks.
And you know why? And you know, like the funniest thing about this whole day, because this whole happened in the day. So there was this girl that I really, really liked, and she really, really liked me too. But there was some complications or whatnot vibes, to the point where Saskan Kulumi for like a week or two, and then she hits me up this one time and she's like, yo, Sima, today, let's link up and let's talk about this shit too. And I felt like, yo, this was my chance to actually, you know, fix this whole shit too. So I was excited.
I guess she was a real person then if she's gonna be able to gonna be present and say, there's a problem, let's talk. Because some people are like, okay, I'm out there, let me, you know,
because no, like to the point where at that time, Kulum, I don't think we were a thing anymore.
Okay,
you know.
But I'm saying, Guti, she was willing to say, Guti, what happened? Let's go over it. Let's talk about that, which was cool.
You know? And I remember, like, I think it was back in DUT days, too.
Okay.
DUT days, too. So, some plumber don't do a whole during the day. So I tell my boy, I'm like, yo, listen, my guy, it's finally the day. It's gonna happen today, you know, like everything is gonna be smooth sailing from now on. Sure. I'm like feeling myself too, like my fit is nice too. Like shit.
Gotta look good, man.
Yeah. And dude is like,
good, look good.
And dude is like, yo, bro, I got this cologne today. Yes, what's up to me? What's up to me? I bought my white oud. Yeah. Dude's got that in the car and he comes through and it's like, you know? And it's like, yo, where are you meeting up with this hun? And I tell him where. And it's like, Yasutin, I'll drop you off, bro. Because back then I used to ride taxis. I didn't have a car. Yeah, and dude's like, Yasutin, my nigga, I'm going to drop you off. And I'm like, all right, bet. I'm like,
I'm going to pull up.
Yeah, and we're bumping some good ass music all the way there. So yeah, boy, anticipation icon. Hey, but reality though. Reality thougthough.
Didn't work out.
Yo.
Took a left.
Yo.
Smile.
Left.
Okay, guys, we're fucking taking left. No, okay, there's a fucking bus. Smanga.
Oli malanga, bro. Oli malanga. Boom, let's drive. Oli malanga.
Yes, that's what happened. That's what happened, bro. And when it happened, the shit I said after it, like a full left.
So, but was this based on Uguti? Your relationship with self was
very neglected.
It was not there.
I thought it was there, but it wasn't there. Because again, how I reacted to it is Yabo umuntu mesekutshelile ukuthi nolalele. Angikufuni.
You rejection, my boy. And again, I think it goes to that. Sorry, to Pululim. It goes to lento yokuthi if you're content with you as an individual, it might sting. No, this is not working for me.
Yeah.
But you're so safe and secure in yourself. You're like, I understand and I realize this has nothing to do with me. Surely has a lot to do with it, especially if you know ukuthi lo muntu mphathe kahle. You had never done any wrong to that person. So if you're in a space where like you are content and are sure about yourself, it's not much of a train smash. You're more on some your loss.
Yep, rejection sucks.
Yes. It does, yes.
It may be like,
but it depends what frame of mind you're in, you know, to be rejected. So
I really like that.
So it sucks, man. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, Guti, that had to happen to you.
No, but it's fine because like afterwards, I was like. Plus, like a month later, I was like, "Yeah, shit, bro. Like, what the fuck were you saying to that? Like, you know, like, why would you say that pathetic shit? Like, what the fuck?"
You were feeling sorry for yourself?
No, I was like, bro, I was like, honestly speaking, nam gangzo skapa nam.
I really wish I was a fly.
Like, that's how pathetic I sounded like, because I was like, bro.
Did you cry?
Nah.
Wasn't that deep?
Nah. So yeah, that happened, and then I realized I ain't shit to myself.
Fall in love with you.
I ain't shit to myself. So,
but I think you've taken a lot of strides in terms of that.
Yeah.
I feel like
we'll
see more. The guy he is now. I feel like you're
definitely
way more confident. You are striking. You're a striker. You're a striker. if you're playing,
I don't like what you mean by that.
No, I don't mean it like that.
I don't like what you mean
like that. But I mean like you are more confident.
Because ladies, I'm single. Hey,
of course, man.
Yes.
You know, but
nudge,
like I feel like
wink,
where
wink.
you are as a person,
Nudge,
as a friend, I see it. I definitely see it.
Like I'm definitely in a happier space, but there's still a lot more work that needs to be done.
And after having said the word friend, I think one of my secondly important relationship is platonic relationships.
They're the best.
I'm grouping it there with family, but like for me right now, platonic. I feel like the people around me, man, solid as a rock. I value the friends I keep. The people around me as friends. Yo, guys, do you guys know what's in it? Shout outs to you guys.
I'm a blush
Yo,
right now.
Man, you guys are solid in the sense that it just makes a lot of sense, even when you yourself don't make sense. You know, when you have people around you to reassure you and say, dog,
you dope as fuck.
My guy.
Dope as fuck.
You know, and
I mean, have you guys heard this guy's mixes?
Okay, let's not talk about that. Like I'm just saying, it's not about
that's just one like little talent that he has going on for him. It's just one. Anyway, plus the music that you hear in the background is always curated by him.
I feel weird. Now I feel awkward.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. You know me. Can't take compliments. So awkward when it comes. I'm probably the worst.
You know what I always think when a person is giving me a compliment?
Yeah.
I'm like, this person is fucking with me.
Yeah, for me it's not even that,
This person is fucking with me. He lying. Like, nah, bro. Like, really?
I really wish I was Kanye West when it comes to that. I would be like, yeah, no. I know I'm not. But nah, man, I just feel so awkward. I never know what to do with compliments. Also, hey, now you're blushing as fuck. Bigger pants.
So to be African,
stop it. I like it. But yeah, man, platonic relationships for me, man, they stand out as well. I appreciate the people around me. And it goes to the point of Uguti. Sometimes I even say this, Uguti, I don't have friends, man.
Also,
I don't have friends. I just have a brotherhood or a sisterhood, like family. People just become family. We might begin as friends, but if
you share a Corona with them, become family. Because Vin Diesel.
Oh yeah. Oh okay. Dope preference.
Anyway.
But yeah, man, like. It goes from that. We might be friends for a while, and then after that, it has to go. It can't stay as just friends. It just has to go from there to family.
Straight up.
It has to go from that, and yeah, man.
So there's this video that I've been seeing on social networks lately. I first saw it on Twitter, and then I saw it on Instagram. Then I saw it on Instagram again. Then I saw it on Twitter.
Is this important for the story?
Yes, very important.
Okay.
Steve Harvey video.
Okay.
And he's talking.
Oh, I think I know.
Yeah, and he's talking about how he can never be friends with the opposite sex because he'll end up fucking them.
If you want to,
you know, and he's basically generalizing and saying men can't have the opposite sex friends because they only thinking about, you know.
I can understand where it comes from,
but
and also I can also stand on the other spectrum as well when it comes to that. Like I don't fault him altogether, but I also stand on the other side as well.
No, he basically says it's impossible for a man and a woman to be friends.
No, that's not true, man. It can happen. I have one very good friend. Just said one. But actually, so I'm kind of
proving the point.
Well, that's how my life has turned out. I believe all of my majority. I'm digging myself. I'm digging myself into very, very deep hole. But I do have a very strong, very strong
relationship.
And that has never ever been on the cards ever. But we were so close, man. We really.
You doing this isn't convincing at all, my guy.
Why?
I know it's like a it's like
a towel of sorts. No. But it is such a genuine and dope platonic friendship, and it's lasted a lot of years, man. So I believe it can happen, but I understand why he'd say that.
Yeah.
What's your take on that?
Personally speaking, I have 4 really good relationship with women, and they're friends.
It's possible, man. You can do it. I don't think it's impossible.
Even though the one I met, the first time I met her, I had a super crush on her, and then I just never.
You were turned down. Sure, no. Yeah, actually,
they put out Tom and Jerry. About the leads. So yeah, man.
No, I think listen. I think if we break it down to my instincts as humanly possible. No. Human beings, Jay. Obviously, there might be a certain level of attraction. I don't think Ogoti.
So what if she were to text you, I'm horny right now?
You're looking show to depend on what's in it. I mean, nah, bruh. Exclusivity as well. Women feel and if they make a pause, now it's confirmed to go to nah, but sometimes we go bump and you know it's out. It can definitely go down, but just reserve your right to be nah, this is not happening because I'm not that accessible, because this thing of just being accessible is an outie or to be deemed to be accessible. Nah, man.
Because this is one time I declined it,
and it works. I think it works to your favor as well, because you have an upper hand. The moment you say
nah,
you are actually just cementing the facts of Ugoti. I'm not Nami Justin J. Gives you an edge. Guys, normalize saying no to my advances. As I was saying, as bro, be able to to put it loosely. See what I did there?
But anyway, if we're being honest, man, I would say balasha more than I'm gonna say again.
Vele, because silula. And it
might seem the other way around. Yes, it does. But if you actually look at it,
bro, like how many girls have achieved abantu just by staring at them, and then it's like
You
game
know.
set on.
Done.
Ukubhekile nje now so yazi ukuthi hayi
Done. She in her mind was like, I'm gonna fuck this nigga.
kodwa uvela ukubheka ukuthi nje ba weak ngegame yabo. One thing about women,
like
the game
they
is
do not know how to shoot their shot.
Nah, bro. And okay, another big thing about women, bayisabi rejection.
Yeah.
Thola ukuthi umuntu uyafa ngaphakathi ngawe, bro, like uyafa.
Even if it's a free throw, bro. Even if it's a free throw, they still fumble free throws.
They fumble them free throws and ukuthi because and then how that is salvaged is that because we are weak, vele zamachi. No, it's we fumble kanjani free throw if you guy nje, you know, uzolokho nje. So I'm not trying to play ukuthi mhlawumbe ngolomjitso. Sometimes
like it plays back to the point that I was making. It as well out. Silahlile.
Let me show ukuthi hayi silula. Hayi. How much is that? Ladies, if I wanna if khona umuntu oyishangaye and you really are down for the person, don't think it's gonna. But I think that the hardest thing about the ladies is that masukwenzile lokho, it's the maintenance, because now maintenance is going to be solely based on umjitso ukuthi how uzoyiqhubeka kanjani leyo nto, you know what I mean? You could possibly just free throw and be like, here's the, but in terms of ukuthi, you know, how far that is going to go, I think a lot of that rests on umjitso and how they reciprocate that energy, because you could shorty accept the shots, but it just ends up as just that.
Just a shot.
Just a shot.
That was
but
taken.
I think the chat for today was relationships. So what's your other important relationship right now?
I kind of want to cut the important relationship chat and move on to something else. Like, cause
yeah, whatever, man. Like, what? But in terms of relationships, what's your take?
Relationships, man, very important to a person's character is what I'd say. What do you think about relationships that start off in social networks? I hate no. Let me rephrase that. I hate how internet dating is shunned upon or like looked down on or it's very
Lime Zans, I think in a stigma. There's a bit of a stigma to it. In a lento yokuthi abantu abakuma lokho nje kuma dating sites, it's all about sex. So can't.
No, not necessarily all about sex, so it can't. But it's looked on the points because how was share or was ukhuluma nomuntu.
And it's quite ironic,
you know,
looking at how technology is progressing, and we are gonna shun that and look at it as if in better. But technology is progressing. That's probably where we're gonna meet abantu, because that's where we conglomerate as people. Slangana kuma socials, you know what I mean?
Yes.
So yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with that.
No, internet dating bangs, bro. Like.
But also, I
like
don't rule out also meeting a person.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like even okay, you just said what you said, but I feel like women right now, there's a huge chunk of women that appreciate ukshela manje live, because niggas are not doing that anymore. Ukshela komjita is ukufika ethi umuntu ucela number.
Thing is, there's a lot.
Yabo, mase utholile number, now you're gonna start your Mac on the socials. But umuntu, you had an opportunity to listen. Umuntu efikunezile isikhathi sakhe wakulalela wathi uyakuzwa, and you miss that opportunity, and you don't even, you know, that's the opportunity you have for Islam dunk. I feel mawuhlangana nomuntu wakunikeza isuba lendle bathi no yazini ngiyakuzwa ilapho kumele ubeke khona ubusoka bakho ke lalela. I feel like niggas bro are losing ubusoka dog. Niggas are losing as on ubusoka, and amajisa awakwazi ukukhuluma nezingane, and the one thing they're gonna do is ngene efonini, generic shit, text,
and when they link up,
you're not even trying to call the lady, you're gonna effing text her. Like, what happened to calling someone? You know what I mean?
You see, that's the thing right there. Like, a lot of women have been texting lately, and I learned whenever, because I'm a call type person.
Same, yeah. I'm
a call type person.
Texting, man.
So I video call or like call like a lot way more. No. I'm like, especially if I'm on video call, I like let you know. I'm like, yo,
Are
Can I
you
video
free?
call you?
There's etiquette to that shit,
You know,
man.
like, can I video? You can't just video
Like,
call anyone. There's certain,
willy-nilly, bro. Like,
unless you're at a
access to
certain stage and at a relationship with a certain person.
Even then as well,
like I got when
normalized.
like when I can video call you any
like
any day, bro. Like, bro, like I don't need to like be like, yo, can I video call you, bro?
Sure.
Like, you know. So a lot of especially the young ones.
Okay, substantiate that. What
Young
do you mean?
ones, when I
ones
say
who?
young ones, oh yeah.
I think,
Like early 20s?
oh, okay.
Yeah, like 23, 24, 22, 21.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, okay.
We definitely cutting that shit.
Nah, man.
Like,
Continue.
we definitely cutting that shit.
Continue, my boy.
So, like,
Yeah, the younger ladies.
They always like tell me because they're not a call type person. You know what I mean?
They want to text.
Not necessarily they want to text, but like, first of all, you like, especially at the beginning of a relationship.
Yeah.
With now we are Zamogum, you know, to build up something, you can't be calling willy nilly. You know what I mean?
I'd beg to differ, man. I feel like that's when, guys, there's a lot of
Like you
emotion
can't
lost
be, like the
from
certain
texting.
like the certain times you can't just call.
Obviously, yeah,
Like,
obviously.
you know what I mean?
No, set that boundary, but let me know when I can call you. Because now this thing of text, it defeats the purpose for me. I'm sorry, but like there's a lot of things lost in texting.
Yeah.
A lot of emotions, a lot of expressions.
Do you voice notes a lot? Because
I don't like those because I just lose my. I feel like I have a bit of.
You don't like your voice.
No, I love my voice. I feel like I have an ADD complex going on. I lose concentration so quickly. So whatever I want, I like the energy of bouncing back, man. I reciprocate energy. And when
Wait, are we still even talking about relationships?
yeah, we are. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
we're still on the spectrum of it, you know, because it is part of the relationship.
Yeah,
and
romance.
yeah, exactly.
Romance.
So with that part, man, for me and what I prefer, like I feel like ngiyakthanda or I prefer ukuthi mangihlala nomuntu in person. Ngibeke udaba lami licace ukuthi lucace udaba lami ukuthi lithini.
Oh shit.
You know what I mean? Yes,
Sorry about
come
that.
through.
Involuntary spasm.
Oh wait, man. So like ngiyalithanda ukulibeka udaba lami licace ukubona ukuthi sengize ngane, so that mase siqhubeka on the socials. It's implied, not implied, it's very tacit. It's tacitly implied ukuthi siqhubeka la sigcine khona, you know what I mean? So kulula ukuthi siqhubeke. Then ukuthi ngifike ngacela inamba, wanginika inamba. Sengiyaqala ke manje I'm dropping my Mac game via for me that doesn't really.
Yeah, I definitely hear you.
But that's just me, man.
Because one thing I absolutely hate, especially when it comes to like building a relationship, is intentions not being clear from the get-go. Like, not necessarily intentions, but
Mina ngikaphe ekuqaleni. Let's not go
like,
a long while singazi ukuthi senzani bese base sekumele kulokhu nje bese qhuma ipani. Yo, no ways, bro. Like I don't like wasting my time, man.
like I feel like I need to know that you like me for me to chase you, in a way, like to a certain extent. It doesn't need to, like I can I let you know, because I wear my heart on my sleeve.
Okay.
Like I let you know, go see. I like
one
you.
of our friends is like that actually.
Like
I won't name names, but like we have a friend who actually goes for people that he knows or showcase. Like he will never ever, and he said this before, he will never approach somebody he knows.
Funny enough, we were actually talking about that sometime this week.
Yeah.
We had a chat about that, and but that came across.
Yeah, it was like, as in, he will go for somebody he knows. I think we flirted. I think like my status or my pictures on me. So he, dog, come on.
We should exactly kanjalo.
For me, the thrill of the game is getting somebody who didn't see me
seriously
in any other light and getting me. Because
you didn't let me finish my point.
I'm so sorry, man.
You didn't let me finish my point, though.
I'm so damn sorry.
Like, because as much as you know what type of hands I like.
Yeah.
You know the hands that let you know, I like you, but you're gonna have to work for this shit.
Ah.
You're gonna have to work for this shit. Just because I like you doesn't necessarily mean we'll see on. You know, say on. Yes, I like you.
But that comes on a bit of Uguti. In a way, you are given it a silver platter.
Not on this. It's not.
So how do you when do you get to the point where you say actually Uguti? No, I do like you, but work for me. What does that mean? What does work for me mean?
You never necessarily told. Got to know I was born from the signs
from the interactions.
From the signs that she's throwing. Because no, nigga, I like you, but
fuck span, boy.
You know, work.
Fuck action.
And if you don't work, you pay like like, you know what I mean?
Because I think the trend today is a much we don't want to put in the work. Mama wafikile endlini ngazama ukuthi yabo igoal mawufikile endlini, you know, ngazama ukuthi. So going back to what I was trying to say, I'm more of the thrill of the chase. More than anything else, man.
Yeah.
I'm
back and forth.
You know, I'm not those guys like randomly a workshop in town. You know, saying this is no, not that like that extreme. But like man, guys, on a clean slate, slang in however way it's maybe at an event or wherever we're gonna meet.
You know what I miss?
Yeah.
I really enjoyed these. Like I'm gonna text in. This.
Yeah, should I text in?
Good. I've done it a few times.
For me, that's one of the places I cannot.
I've done it a few times because I was just like, no, I can't.
You are brave.
I can't. No, it's because like I get it in the text and I'm like, oh my god, she is gorgeous. She's gorgeous.
Yeah.
And like sit next to her and I'm like, oh my god, okay, play cool. I overthink it like the whole time. I think halfway into the trip.
When do you even start? What's an exchange in mind? Where's the advantage point?
I don't know. Like I haven't done it in a long ass time. So
if there's one place I would never legit
when you bomb hard.
My boy, and the audience. The worst thing about bombing in a taxi, and I've seen this I've experienced this vicariously. I've never experienced it myself, but it's the audience, bro. Like they listen. The taxi is gonna be crisp, quiet. And especially at the very moment, number. It's always quiet. Like you could drop a pin, even in the taxi. So look at the I don't know. In some way, if it's
going the whole time.
The engine was loud.
Your kid, send me a robotin and it's mid-track. When it's changing from one track to the other.
And then that's when you choose to be like, yo, no, that's it. And the worst thing about that interaction is that like kamnandi abantu wena ngathi kuyaxoxa iyaflow ingxoxo and then ilahle nje ngothi hayi futhi I think the thing is the best part about that is that don't ask for a number too early.
Social.
Because it makes it awkward for everybody in the taxi now. Now we know what's going on. The drama is just too intense to ignore. You know what I mean?
Try and figure out to go to Westlap.
Yeah.
So that you can see how much time that you
put
have.
That in the conversation.
Like,
I guess it takes exactly. Stops, you know.
Exactly. So you try and suss out to go to how much time do you actually have here?
Yeah.
So you can, when the perfect time is to ask for the number when they're about to drop off.
I feel like you have experience in this. I think I missed that about taxis, bro. Like seeing gorgeous women in the taxi, bro.
It happens, especially most of the taxi. Howard.
Hey, my boy. But my thing is this. Bro. I umuhle and ngiyabona ngathi kune energy bounceayo. We'll chat, but I don't go for the kill.
I sabi rejection, boy.
Not ngisabi rejection, ngisaba le yasitaxini. That's the one place I do not expose myself.
I'm pretty sure that one friend of ours definitely has never done that either.
Can I tell you a story? I think he's gonna know. I think right now he's gonna be shocked with this
Yeah, definitely.
He's gonna be so certain. So we are coming from. We were going to youth.
What?
We were going to
church.
Yeah. Like that. And then he was in the front. Taxi. Ingane somewhere in the back. And I'm clearly somewhere in the back. As when I know my pro, and phone. I'm sure my boy was speaking.
He passed the phone back.
The phone without the number. You're so gonna kill me for this. But that was a long time ago.
Okay, no, this is the first for me. The story. Oh my god! So wait. So What kind of back seats man?
I'm clearly somewhere in the middle.
Or somewhere in the middle, and he taking it clearly beyond.
Oh, Italy was in the front seat. Tina clearly somewhere in the back, maybe the second to last row. And he's like,
Fuck it.
I'm doing this.
Fuck it.
Cabanga exchanging. I think it's second to last, so there's two exchanges.
Was there a notice? Like, did they notice each other somewhere? Like, or no, he just like went fully in blind.
Later on, the story progresses. In Ghana, they met elsewhere, and then Ghana was like, come on, bro, like, all chances of willing but there's a happy ending to the story, I think.
A massage.
No, I don't know in but like that's the story I know, and yeah, man.
That's dope, though.
I'm sorry, bro.
That's a bold ass move.
It is, and
that's a bold ass
and kudos to him for that, man.
I don't think I'd ever be able to pull such a move. Because I feel like you can suss in the conversation with whether you're gonna get the number or not.
Yes, I think you know. I think as a guy,
know.
you know, we'll see how it's going.
You know.
But there's also this. There's this dangerous girls. She's friendly. She gives you the time of day.
Yeah.
She's gonna listen to you. Uzokusho konke odinga ukusho. And the energy is just there. But it's gonna end is like, nah. I think those are the worst. I'm not using the word worst in a very negative light in terms of the woman, but like the experience you have. I'm talking about the experience you have. I think that's the worst experience you'd ever have with a woman, bro. Because wow, wow.
Basically you thought everything was perfect, my guy.
My nigga, you thought you were in
like
there.
Candlelit dinner.
You thought there was a slam dunk.
Slam dunk, like mid conversation, maybe like a Luther Vandross song was playing in the background.
You feel like this is the moment. This is just perfect. This is like a sign.
Nothing.
And then she's like, nah. I appreciate those girls though, man.
So like they probably evolved into chakra hunts.
Possibly, I think. Oh yes, I like that you say that. I wonder if there's a. Let's not even get into it. I love them so much.
Herder.
I've never been hurt by a chakra hunt.
Seriously, have you ever been hurt before?
Not in a explicit way where I'm like, oh, this is hurt. I am hurt. You broke my heart. I've never experienced anything like that, and I'm sad, and I'm fearful. I'm old, man.
Fuck.
You know, like I've never been crushed by a girl. It's like, let me finish him. Nah. But I feel like it also goes with the type of person I am as well, and the way I relationship.
Well, clearly I have, because.
I think this also falls into the relationships as well, the relationship chats. The way I relationship, I'm not gonna go into that, but I feel like one, I haven't relationshiped. I don't believe I have a lot of relationships, like romantic relationships. I don't think I've been in a lot of. I've dated a lot of girls, but I haven't been in, because I feel like that differs. I feel like there's a difference between dating and being in a relationship. Yeah. I could possibly count 3 or 4 relationships where I believe like there was a relationship, and out of those relationships, and they would. So if the hurting was to happen, it would have happened with those relationships,
and it didn't,
and it never happened. And with the dating,
so you were the one hurting.
No, nothing like that, man. You said it yourself.
Space of Uzo Corridor.
Never, man. I feel like
ladies, I'm joking. That was just.
Nah, I feel like with the dating part, so it doesn't sting that much when you know it was just like, okay, I know what's available. This was not that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This was not that deep.
I understand what you're saying.
So with whatever happens, you understand. Actually, I just charge it to the game and then I keep it moving. You know what I mean? Because those situations are going to happen.
With me, bro, I'm an emotional person.
Which is fine.
Very, like, I am.
Which is also fine. Nothing wrong with that.
Man. Like, I realized this, like, I'm glad that I also kind of realized this early on, like, in my life. Because, I'd have big problems if I didn't know this about myself. Like, today. Like, I'm going like, shit, I don't know why I'm saying this, but fuck it. Like, what one in like those emotional scenes in like movies or like series, sometimes even a fucking cartoon, my guy. If it's sad and it gets to me, fuck.
Look at you.
Like,
I feel like your DMs are gonna be so
like a
so
tear,
busy
like a
after
tear
this.
is gonna be like, oh, what the fuck?
Girls like emotional
Nah,
guys. Right?
they don't.
I
They
swear to you.
don't. They
Girls
don't.
like
They
that shit.
don't. They don't.
They eat that up.
Nope. Bias user. Bias user. That's what they like about us. The fact that we can be used.
Emotional, but I feel like it can be reciprocated. You know, there's a power in that. There's a power in being vulnerable, and I feel like guys don't tap into it. And
Yeah, they should.
Yeah, bro,
They should. Like, there's a lot of.
I'm saying one thing I'm not saying emotional, and I'm not saying I'm not vulnerable. I can be so vulnerable. I can open up myself and allow vulnerability. I think we conflate vulnerability and weakness as much as a local too. It's not, man. Yo, there's this greatness in being able to receive a person, and that requires for you to be vulnerable, for a person to open up to you. It requires you to show that quality ukuthi uzokwazi uku-accepta lokho, you know what I mean? And some gents are like, hey, suqalile yena le nto zakho.
I know, right? Like, there's this one friend of mine, and she's female, woman. So, like, whenever I get like drunk, I like text most of my friends and like, oh, like stupid high. Whenever I'm stupid high or like drunk, you know. Like I text my friends and like voice note them and be like, oh my god, I love you guys so much. This is how much you mean to me.
Is probably like this drunk ever.
And like whenever like I go on one of those like rampages and shit, she'd be like, oh gosh, we need much like if she's like watching this right now, Zaz, she is not a feely-dovey type of person, like at all.
Which you do find as well.
Yeah,
you would definitely find some women that are not.
But then, like, when she does, it's you know what I mean?
Loves.
Yeah,
she's emotionally.
Yeah, it's
oh, it's intense.
But she's awesome person though.